Hi, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Araceli from Thrill of the Luxe, and we're talking all about the lessons I learned during my first year of reselling. I'm spilling some tea, okay guys? So keep watching. If you like these types of videos, please don't forget to subscribe, hit that red button down below. Okay, so I have my little notebook here. I took some time to write down the things that were the most important lessons that I learned during my first year. If you're not familiar with why I started or how I even started this entire reselling journey, I will link down below. So if you're interested in watching that, you can learn a little bit more about why I started and the reasons behind that. So go ahead and watch that video. But today I am going to be going over all of the lessons that I learned during my first year. And I'm going to be giving you some concrete examples of what I did wrong and things that I'm trying to improve on for my store and for my business. So, okay, so first lesson is probably the most boring, but super, super important. So the first lesson is to keep track of everything, and mainly keep track of your inventory and your sales. So you can actually tell if you're making a profit on a piece that you bought. So this is super important, and I know it may seem boring. However, any business needs to be run efficiently, and you gotta know if you're actually making money. So this is super important. And I will be sharing a spreadsheet that I kind of mashed together from other spreadsheets that I found online. And if you're interested in that, I will leave the link down below. You can use that as a template. And again, you can build off of that and include things that maybe you want to have on that spreadsheet to help me calculate if I was gonna make profit on a piece or not. So check that out. Okay, second to that is kind of on the same terms of organization, and it is to create an inventory system. This is so huge and something that I'm currently struggling on right now. So I am in the process of creating an actual inventory system. So before, I used to have clothes in a bin and that was it. And then whenever I made sales, I would have to dig through all the clothes to find something. And to give you guys an example, I've had to cancel orders because I couldn't find some things. So that is a huge no-no. So especially when you're starting a business, you don't want to cancel orders because you don't have your shit together. So that was my bad. And something that I saw that I was doing and I was messing up. Okay, so third is network and make friends. And this is a lesson that it's a little bit harder for me to put myself out there and make friends, but I see how rewarding and how awesome it is to connect with other people who are doing what you're doing, or even if you're not doing the same thing, just to connect with people on a human level. Sign up for events, go to Posh parties, Posh and Sips. Those are all really, really fun events that you can find people in your area that are doing the same thing that you're doing. And I met my PFF, Kenya. I'll put her closet name somewhere around here. And she has become one of my friends. We hang out once a week, we get some work done. And we have lots of fun. It's really awesome to have someone who understands what you're doing. So I would suggest you guys make friends. And if you're in the Bay Area, let's link up. Leave a comment down below. I have my email on here, so feel free to hit me up and let's hang out. So on the same token, is to use social media. And this is also kind of part of the networking part of the lessons that I learned. was to use Instagram as a place to connect, and then also a place to share your journey, to let people know the behind the scenes, obviously curate really cute photos, and really use that as a resource or a different lens on your business that people can see. Because normally you can't see what a person is doing on the day-to-day, so Instagram stories is really fun to show what you're doing for the day. Already follow me, I will leave my Instagram handle right here. So I'm not sure what number we're on right now. I think we're on 5. So the 5th lesson that I learned is to plan, but also be flexible. One example that I can give you is obviously right now with the inventory system for planning but also being flexible is my current inventory system that I'm working on. I have it all thought out and I have it planned out. However, once I'm in the grind and I'm making sales and I'm trying to find items and for some reason it doesn't work out, then I have to go and be flexible and be able to make changes and not be stuck on continuing to have that system even if it's not working. Okay, so number 6 is to try different things, and this for me is something I'm also always working on, and I still haven't been able to find a system that works for me yet. I know it's been a year that I've been doing this, but even so, there's still a lot of things that I haven't learned or haven't gone through, so I try different things all the time. So if you're seeing that you're having stagnant sales, you're not making a sale, try something different. Even if it just means like changing your cover shot or taking pictures or even modeling your items, try something different. You never know what is actually gonna work. Sale days where you're not getting a sale, just don't give up. I think that the part that gets people is when you just kind of get stuck in, you know, like I haven't made a sale today. Get yourself busy by making changes to your business. So whether that means, you know, like I said, changing your cover shots, modeling, maybe editing your photos a little bit better, or updating your descriptions, your titles. Find things to do to improve your business, and eventually you will get to the point where you're making sales. Okay, number 7 is to brand your business. And this is something that I really take to heart, and buying things necessarily because they are brand name or what have you. They actually buy from a company because of their brand and what their brand stands for. A person's attracted by aesthetics or by their sustainability or their customer experience. Your brand is what speaks volumes of your business. So I think it's super important to start building your brand. Getting a logo, making sure you have consistent photography or even editing. I know I struggle with that too. Sometimes I'll have like a filter on my image and sometimes I won't. And so that is also something that I'm working on to make sure that there's consistency throughout the customer experience. And that's something that you need to think about as well. Okay, so number 8 is to hone in on your style. And this is very similar to branding your business. Honing in on your style of your closet is really important because it lets your customer know what style you have, what type of items you will continue to have, and ultimately it adds to your brand, right? If you think about it, if you think about this, like for example, Reformation is a really cute, stylish brand, and they really have a very particular sense of style. And so you know that that is very like Reformation, I don't even know how to say it, Reformation style. The wrap dresses, the really basic colors, the almost like very stylish 90s look. That's what they're known for. Ask yourself a few questions of what brands you like and what attracts you to them. And little by little, you'll start narrowing down what your style is. And don't worry, it's a work in progress. I know I am constantly changing my closet to reflect my style. And okay, so we are back. I ran out of memory, so I had to go handle that. Okay, so number 8 is so I'm gonna get real with you. I didn't set goals. The first year that I started this business. And now a year in, I messed up and I should have set goals for myself, because what setting goals does is it helps you have not only a goal to work toward, but also a framework. You could be doing a lot of busy work and just like trying to get things done and whatever. Yes, that's part of the business. However, setting goals helps you understand what are the bigger goals that you want to have for your business and what are the smaller goals that you have for your business. And this is something that, because I was taking this on as a full-time business and it was my first time ever really having like a legitimate business, I got caught up in trying to make money, which obviously, like, yes, this is the point of starting a business, to make money. However, I did see that it hindered me in not knowing the direction of where I wanted my business to go, and the growth that I wanted to see affected my growth. So I want to make sure that you guys, whatever stage you are in your business, in your kind of like your reselling journey, is to really sit down, take some time and figure out what your goal is. Is that to increase the amount of active listings? Is that to really hone in on your brand and establish your brand by, whether that's photos, logos, your packaging, whatever that is. Write those goals down and really make sure that your day-to-day work is slowly chipping away at those goals. Okay, so number 10, we're finally at the end here. And number 10 is very simple. Don't get frustrated. And again, this is also something that I found myself almost every day, if not every other day, finding myself frustrated with no sale days. I'm gonna be honest, there are days where I don't have sales, and this is the hardest piece of advice to give, because it's also really hard for me to do for myself. I just make sure to work my butt off and get more listings up, improve my photography, my cover shots, so I don't get down on myself. So don't worry, we've all been there, but let that be the fire to continue fueling your work and what you do and why you started your business. Okay, so those are all the lessons that I learned, and I'm sure that I will continue to learn harder and harder lessons. Leave a comment down below letting me know what is the biggest lesson that you've learned so far with your business, whether it's in reselling or another business that you have. And don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Ghosty wants to say bye too. Say bye, Ghost. Bye.